Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Night Owl Lounge.
Yeah, happy Friday night, everyone. Whoop whoop. And welcome in, welcome in. So
So
far we
what's going on?
so far we got Joe, and we got Robin, got Blazer.
All right.
All right. Blazer might not be here. He might still be over in Coley's.
Yeah, Cole. I think Coley's still going on.
Yeah. Oh, talk about busy, 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 busy. Mod here, mod there. Sneak out, do our show. That's all right. She should be ending here soon, and they'll probably come over and start raiding the chat. It's a good show. Everyone can stay over there until the end.
Yep.
No problem.
Yeah, I've seen Bryce Edwards before. He's in Southern Illinois by Shoshone Forest in Southern Illinois. So
Yeah, that was a
a lot
good
of
show.
activity down there.
Yeah, that was a good show. He's got good stories. So, how's everyone's weather? Either you got snow or you're cold or warm or I don't know what's going on. We were 64, I think, one day, right?
Yeah.
And now we're back in the 30s. So, yeah, we had 4 nice days. Freaky, freaky. I bet you got snow up there, don't you? So, yeah, we got spoiled for a few days with nice warm weather, and now it's back in the 30s. We're back being cold.
Yep.
The
Back to normal
weather,
temperature.
the weather is outside where it belongs. So, yeah, I know Kansas got snow too. Rain and snow today. That's not good when it's rain and snow mix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were supposed to have rain and possible snow that one day, but it just kind of held off and got a little moisture, not much.
snow was melted in the 40s and 50s where Joe's at. Yeah, all of our snow melted.
Yep, we don't have any left.
But I don't think winter is over.
Yeah, we still got some cold days at least coming up. I don't know about accumulation of anything, but
No, got a couple more months. 48 in California? No way. That's cold for you guys. Sunny and 60 for tomorrow. Got snow in late afternoon.
wow,
Yeah, I heard the mountains in California just got blasted with snow.
they did.
Yeah. Blazer, there he is.
There's
Scully,
Blazer.
Scully done, or are you double chatting? Double modding? So, no, we don't have a kaleidoscope show like Blazer calls it. That was freaky. Sorry, freaky.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
I don't know. Is that a new StreamYard setting somebody can do or
How she
what?
got a panoramic 360 view instead of just a normal.
That was crazy. Yeah, he's double chatting. I don't know. That was bizarre. She did the right thing to stop the show and restart it. Because like Blazer said, it looked like we were in a kaleidoscope. It
Is
was
that what she
real.
ended up doing?
Yeah, she stopped and started a brand new show. Yeah. And it was fine when she started the show again. That gave me anxiety. I know everybody was tripping out. I mean, it was strange. I've never seen anybody's show set up like that. Hey, you stole my mushroom.
No, I didn't.
Hi, Daryl. Welcome in.
Hi, Daryl.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Ah,
Yeah, same with the guest too. Yeah, that was a weird setting. I don't know why anybody would have that setting for a show.
see, I don't think that's even a StreamYard setting.
Wow.
That's what's really weird.
Now, if you were outside live, on a hike or something like that, yeah, that'd be cool. And everybody's go back and forth, but not when you got a guest. And then she thought she fixed it, but she made them bigger.
Right.
I don't know. So I think she's on a computer and not on a phone because she was using her phone for a phone call to try to figure all this out. Oh, well, things happen on a live podcast, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you don't know what's
You
going
just
to
gotta
happen.
you just gotta roll with it and do the best you can.
Yeah, laugh some of the things off. You don't know what Blazer's going to say in chat.
Two gun Teddy.
Yeah, two gun. Oh, too bad we can't do that video, but we'd get striked. Gosh darn it. Yeah, that was cute. Yeah, he's imagine looking at ancient maps like that setting.
Yeah. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. Welcome in. 85 in Texas.
Wow.
And then 65 tomorrow. So, yeah, we were in the 60s yesterday and today in the 30s. So, yeah, we got a big drop. M3 concert in May. Oh, awesome seats.
Oh. Well, we got Robin over in Rumble.
Yeah, welcome, Rumble. It's 9 in
Did I
Montana.
lock up again when I went to the other screen?
I didn't look. I'm looking at chat.
All right, how about now?
Yeah, you're froze.
That's so weird. I wonder why
now
it's
you're
doing
back.
it.
All right, yeah, now you're back. Yeah,
I don't know why
Montana.
it's doing that.
It's finally 9 degrees there. For a while, Blazer was warmer than us.
Wow.
In kaleidoscope mode.
Kaleidoscope.
His spell check.
Yeah, normally it's spelled with the K.
Daryl's, they got 80 there also. Oh, my.
See, just about everywhere it's been unseasonably warm at one point or another this winter.
Well, you have a good night's sleep, Tammy. Keep us updated on your little activity. And I understand. You're exhausted. Go to sleep.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you lay down and just listen to us, I'll try not to wake you up. We love you, Tammy. Well, on that note.
What note?
Tammy going to sleep.
Oh.
LOL, I knew it.
That's funny.
Oh, I have to do this again. How many lows would Rob if Rob Lowe could rob Lowe's? You answer it.
I can't.
It's probably going to be a lower number. Howdy Mysteries, uncivil engineer. Well, welcome
Hello.
in chat. Welcome. Welcome in chat.
74. Where's that at?
What do you mean 74? Oh, 74 lows? Is he guessing how many lows Rob?
Oh, maybe he's guessing how many lows. I thought that was another temperature like everybody else was posting.
Might be. I don't know. Just saying, I'm going to have nightmares. You've got 16 watching and 8 likes.
Wow.
Don't have nightmares. You get some good sleep. Dream about hugging a Sasquatch. There's Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Either Coley's done or everybody's hopping back and forth between chats.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lori got
chatters.
promoted. Lori turned into a Smurf, and she got promoted to be a wrench.
All right.
So nobody can accidentally hide her. I know that was an accident the other night. You know, some mods have fat fingers and didn't realize they did it. But yeah, Lori has a wrench. Well, that's weird. There's wrenches on StreamYard, but on YouTube on my tablet, they're shields.
Yeah.
So weird. So congratulations, Lori, for turning blue.
Well, I saw an update the other day. StreamYard and YouTube are working together, so you can see wrenches in both StreamYard
Oh, I
or
see.
do things in StreamYard.
But it's still weird that we got shields now on a phone or a tablet. Jane now calling me a wrench isn't nice.
I don't think there's an R in that word.
I know I'm going to miss having a wrench. The shields don't really look like shields, but I guess they are shields. Crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy world we're living in. She's our clown world, crazy town. Lantern Keeper, welcome
Hey,
in.
Lantern Keeper.
Welcome in, welcome in. Well, it's been 12 minutes.
Wow.
What do we got planned for tonight?
Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, I'm sure we got something to look at, but
Oh, you got things downloaded, don't you? We didn't finish all the stuff from last week.
all right. Yeah, we do have some of that.
Lori loves Gary Moore.
What?
I know, the shield looks like a strange circle. Yeah. I don't know what YouTube's doing. They're ridiculous.
I don't either. They can't make up their mind to keep adding new stuff, changing stuff around.
Hello to all showing up. We beat the replay.
The replay.
Lori says, sorry. Blazer's sorry, but yes, I do. Aw, Blazer's crying. Someone give him a Kleenex.
Aw.
Poor
Or
Blazer.
is that laughing so hard you're crying? I can't see
I
it.
don't know. You never can tell with Blazer. Cheer up, Blazer. Cheer up.
So anyway, we got some of the water fountain pictures we didn't go over, and there's Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. Blazer.
We got a couple cryptid reports, I believe, and I got some other weird stuff I found.
Lori, you're gonna have fun. She's riding with Gary to the LBO in April.
Winged humanoids like gargoyles, Mothman. What are you talking about, engineer?
Winged humanoids. Oh my. Wow.
Mothman, Batman, gargoyles.
Wow. Wow. There's like Amber said the other day, there's so many cryptids out there that don't have names yet. They're just kind of putting them in categories.
Right.
I'm Batman.
Yeah. Gargoyles.
Oh, gargoyles.
Yeah. See that map in Chicago shows all the Mothman, but a lot of them describe gargoyles or like Batman or man bat.
Do you think they're mistaking the Mothman report for actually?
Yeah, I think they're seeing all kinds of stuff, so they're putting it underneath that map, even though it says Mothman. I think they're categorizing everything in there. Flatman.
Beetlejuice. Yeah, gargoyles would be an interesting subject. Got plenty of them on old maps. Beetlejuice. Yeah, Freaky said, do gargoyles really turn to stone at night? Hey, Jason, welcome in. Flying lizard man. Oh, no, thank you. They're spooky enough on the ground, let alone them flying. I think Andy is a G as well. What, a gargoyle? You're calling Andy a gargoyle?
Oh,
Joe said he saw a thunderbird once, big, 13 feet, turkey vulture with an ugly face.
wow. Hi, Jason. 13-foot Thunderbird.
Wow. We are living in interesting times. Lori, FYI, I love y'all more. I did leave
Oh,
the show to make it here on time. Oh, you didn't have to. You can go hopping back and forth. I think Blazer's double chatting or double modding, whatever. But I don't think she needs mod help. I think everybody's blue over there.
yeah, there's almost everybody blue on that channel.
I'm telling Coley. Watch it, Lori. Yeah, Blazer's going to go over there and
Narc on you.
narc on you and throw you under the bus and say that you left her chat to come over here. See, Blazer was, or I mean, Jason was over there also. It's called podcast hopping. And I think Daryl was over there. Well, there's quite a few people over there in Coley's chat tonight. I can multitask. Podcast surfing. That's a good one. Podcast surfing. Well, we do it easier. We got a couple tablets, so I can have a show on one tablet, show on the other tablet. Got the 24/7 up here. If I have to, I can get on my phone for a third show. That has happened a few times, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We're trying to mod for 3 shows at the same time. I know how Gary feels.
Yeah, it gets kind of hectic sometimes.
She gave you a wrench and you abandoned her.
Oh, my.
Oh. Wow.
Well, thank you for coming here.
Owl people? Yeah, we're all owl people here. None of us sleep.
Well, owl people be wing humanoid.
Oh, never. Yeah, I thought you were talking about like Night Owl Lounge, us being up late as owl people. Well,
Could
wasn't
be.
there that report of like a 5 or 6 foot owl in LBL? It was on somebody's show a few
Yeah,
years
there was
ago.
a big owl.
That thing was huge. They said it was like 5 foot owl in the LBL and really freaked him out. Yamashira, welcome in.
Hello, welcome. All right, like I was saying, we got some creepy acres, some cryptid reports to do. We got water fountains. I got a few other pictures that we can talk about.
Ooh, old world water fountains. Not really water fountains. Human, I can't say human. Public drinking fountains that are no longer around from the old world. I think that's where a lot of the fountains came from also.
Yeah.
But yeah, these were actually drinking fountains that they wanted to get rid of. Gorgeous pictures. Can't wait to get into that. Only if you are Mashira.
Huh. I don't know what that's about.
I'm not sure.
So we had a new thumbnail tonight. Can anybody tell us what the 21 represents? Anybody know? Anybody in chat? Depending on how long you've been watching us.
Yep. There's a reason why there's a 21 on the thumbnail. Yeah, there's still a few water fountains in some cities, but yeah, they took out a lot of the water fountains also. But these are actually drinking fountains. I still think you look like your nephew in that picture.
I don't know.
Yeah, the eyes look like your nephew, your brother's son. Jackie said, I thought it was for 21 and older.
Oh, well, I guess you could take it that way.
Freaky. 21 months online. No, we've been doing our podcast almost 3 years. Oh, kind of. Yeah, you're getting there, Robin. Actually, it's been 21 and a half that we've been together. But yeah, today is our 21st wedding anniversary. I've been with
21 years.
Been with this dude for 21 years. First drinks. Yeah, so yesterday we went, oh my goodness, tomorrow's our anniversary. So
there you go. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Kissy, kissy. Oh, yeah, 21 years. Raised all of our kids, and they all grew up and popping out grandchildren now.
Yep.
And kids were his and hers, but no ours.
No.
Kind of. You kind of almost adopted and raised my youngest little brat, and she called you dad. Air hugs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I don't know how we did it. I still think, how is it 21 years? I mean, where is the time gone?
I don't know.
So fast. So yeah, we're just celebrating it with you guys. Oh yeah, that's what we had for our anniversary dinner.
Yeah, we were going to go out for a nice dinner and go out and get some steaks and whatever at a nice restaurant, but it was so cold and windy out. We decided, you know what? Let's just order and have it at home.
Oh,
so that's what we chose.
The wind was terrible today. So yeah, we just said, heck with it. We don't want to go out of town. Ordered our favorite pizza and could have put 21 candles on it for anniversary, but we didn't. So if you haven't seen this before, this is our famous pizza from our little mom and pop shop downtown.
You know what? It's not giving me an option to take that off the screen.
What?
Do you see it on your side?
I just see a present down here, and I don't want to do that. Are we going to be stuck with that pizza for the rest of the night?
I don't know.
What's this? Nope, that's just making my screen bigger. Gosh darn it. What is going on with StreamYard? What is this? Nope, that's me. Food, frozen monocles. Try to present something else.
Then that'll probably be.
Come on, StreamYard. That means we can't present anything else. Or we're just, hi, Dwarfy. Here, that, or we're going to have to start our show all over again. Coley's having so many issues. Now we're having issues. No, I cannot remove it. If I click on the present, it just wants me to present.
Well, I'm going to go out and come back in.
All right. Wow. Glitch in the matrix. Oh, welcome to our pizza show. I guess I can say hi over here. Hi, can you see my hand? Come on, StreamYard.
Nope, that didn't change anything. That did not change anything.
What? Manage. There's a, it says manage layout over here. That's layout though. That's just us layout. That's our layout.
Oh, you know why?
What'd you do?
I did an overlay instead of a share screen. That's why I didn't have one. I had to manually click on it.
Oh,
So that was my fault.
oh my goodness.
Hi, Bigfoot Dwarf.
Dwarfy, welcome in, dwarf. Wow. Okay. Woo.
So anyway, thank you guys all for the congratulations on our 21st wedding anniversary. And
They're putting up with each other.
so you might be seeing that 21 somewhere on our thumbnails for a while.
Aw. Now I want pizza.
Now you want pizza. There's plenty upstairs if you want any.
There's plenty. I can only eat one. I mean, it is so stuffed. They did put a lot of mushrooms in it tonight. There is plenty of pizza up there.
Plenty.
Oh man, we lost 2 people.
What? They probably went to go get pizza.
They're tired of the pizza being on the screen. Driving? You driving, Blazer? Two-gun Teddy?
Two-gun Teddy.
Two-gun Teddy? I don't know what.
Let's see.
StreamYard and YouTube and everything's getting weird. You're freezing if you're going to someplace else now.
That's been happening for a couple of weeks now. I don't know what's going on.
2 teddies.
All right. So last week,
Not yet, but I'm getting there.
we shared our favorite one, our favorite cryptid, the space penguins, and we talked about them for a little while.
He can't be a cryptid. He's too cute.
Well, I don't know what this is. This is an alien, I guess.
But he's a cute cryptid. So yeah, so that's why if we hold on, I did the wrong thing.
This is in Tuscumbia, Missouri.
That's why if I go off a screen, I look like a space penguin under a mushroom. I think that is one of my favorite ones.
So this was a farmer in Missouri that got woken up late at night. Or in the evening anyway. I think it was in the middle of the night, but got woken up by his cows acting funny and saw a mushroom-shaped object out in the field and some little creatures run around. And the closer he got, he realized that it looked like little penguins run around with like an air mask or something over where its muzzle or would be.
Uh-oh, Joe said he had a dream about that creature when he saw it on a past show.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
You sure it was a dream?
Maybe they came and visited you.
So they were less than a meter tall, gray-green in color, having wide-set black eyes and a dark protuberance where a nose or mouth might be. The arms, they have arms but not visible hands or feet. And so he thought they looked like space penguins, and he thought the object out in the field looked like a mushroom. And it ended up being their spacecraft, because he was out there walking, getting closer to it and throwing rocks, I guess. Then they all scrambled back on the ship and took off. So that was from February 1967, and we did that. We covered it last week.
Ew. Oh my.
And this one is from February 1996 on the 18th.
How many different animals is in that thing? Holy cow.
I don't know. Let's see. We got
Oh my gosh.
that could be like a buffalo or a goat head, and it's got spikes going down its back, horns possibly on its head, glowing red eyes. That could be a goat.
Goat or a buffalo. Right.
Well, look at the teeth. That kind of reminds me of a goat mouth.
Yeah.
It's got,
Zebra tail.
yeah, it's got stripes on its tail. It's got furry legs. It's got like a big fox tail.
No,
Or
I said
like
that.
you said, a zebra tail. It's got hairy legs.
I guess, yeah, that's at first I thought that was a foxtail, but it's got to be his other leg. But it sure does look weird. And then I saw the zebra tail.
But he's got these spikes going all the way down his back, even.
And Jackie said chupacabra.
Oh,
Hey, Bud Files.
hi, Bud Files.
Welcome in. Yeah, that one's really different.
So this one says the 18th of February, 1996, Sherman Oaks, California. A man identified only as Marcel and a friend drive down 101 West Road, a highway running along the entire west coast of the contiguous United States. As they pass through Los Angeles neighborhood of Sherman Oaks, they see a creature running alongside their car. It is gray in color with a short snout and tail. A row of sharp spikes runs down its scaly back. Its eyes glow red and are teardropped. Oh, yeah, teardrop shape. Marcel describes it as resembling an upright bipedal goat. So he says it was a goat or resembled a goat also. Hi, Mad Pax.
Mad Pax, welcome in.
Wanting to avoid to hit the creature, they swerve and skid off the road. Two other vehicles pulled over, having witnessed the crash. Marcel's then notices two more similar creatures running towards a bright light, hovering silent over a nearby clearing. While the incident is reported to the police, nothing comes of it.
We'll try to be quiet, Mad Pax, so you can sleep while you're listening to us. I'll try not to do that while you fall asleep.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad they didn't have that filmed on a helicopter so we could bring it up on screen.
Having that thing running down 101.
Yeah, that's what Robin said. Be an interesting car chase.
Dwarf would be on it right away.
That's right. So that's from February 18th, 1996.
Wow, 96. Well, like Blazer always says, maybe he just was going to In-N-Out Burger. Yeah, that would have been wild to see. Ew.
So this is from February 19th through the 20th, 1838.
1838?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So this is Bow, London, England. Jane Alsop, 18, answers the front gate of her family's home on Bearbind Lane. She is greeted by a shadowy figure claiming to be a police officer who demands that Jane fetch a light, as he has just caught the terror of London, Spring Hill Jack.
Heard of him. And welcome in, Corey.
Hi, Corey. So we've talked about, Jack the Ripper. We've talked about Spring Hill Jack.
Mm-hmm.
So we've talked about that on several shows, and it's pretty interesting, especially how the police was stalking or staking out a certain residence or group of flats in London. But anyway, this says as Jane hands him a candle, he throws off his cloak and reveals that he is in fact an infamous monster. Jane turns to run as blue flames erupt from the fiend's mouth as he begins slashing at her with clawed hands. Inside Bearbind Cottage are Jane's parents, both sick with rheumatic fever, her younger sister Mary, and her older sister Miss Sarah Harrison. Hearing Jane screams, her sisters rush outside. Miss Harrison pulls Jane from the demon's clutches, rushes her back inside, and locks the door, which the beast begins smashing against. Terrified, Mary runs upstairs, opens a window, and screams for the police. This causes the villain to flee, bounding away in giant inhuman leaps. Later, Miss Alsop takes her injured daughter to a nearby Lambeth Street police office where she reports the attack.
Never heard of blue flames coming out of something's mouth. That's different.
Yeah,
Blue
what was that?
flames
What
or
was
just
that supposed to be?
so is it blue flames or blue smoke?
It says as blue flames erupt from the fiend's mouth.
Blue flames. It's
I
gotta
don't
be-
know why. I don't know why it would be blue.
Yeah, that's different. A new type of Frankenstein.
Oh,
Are those knee guards? Knee guards. Well, his cape's down there. His cape's flopping down there by his knee.
yeah, I see. He has boots on. Looks like he's got some kind of cloth pants, and this is part of his cape.
Oh, Freaky says could be someone's soul escaping. Blue.
Oh,
You don't have to
soul
be sorry.
escaping.
We all see things crazy at times and think out loud and discuss things together. Man, he's got huge hands too, compared to his body. Or is the
Yeah.
other hand? The other hand looks really, maybe they made it too big. That thing looks huge.
Yeah, it looks about the same size as the other one.
Ah, blue flames. That's something new.
So he's almost got like a Count Dracula or some kind of cape, like I guess everybody would be wearing an outer coat or a cape in the 1800s, possibly.
Saint Germain. Does Saint Germain have horns? Or is he just
No, I don't think
like
I don't
human?
think this would technically be Saint Germain.
So he just looks like a human when he appears?
Yeah, Saint Germain's always a human.
Maybe he's smoking Blue Dream.
Maybe a vampire, but Saint Germain's always a human.
Oh man, that was creepy.
So he's he's got horns.
Right.
He's got pointed ears. He's wearing a dark cape. He's got claws. So I don't really know what he'd be considered. I was thinking maybe a vampire, maybe a demon, or Satan kind of represented. Or
Freaky wants to know if his cape becomes his bat wings.
Oh, maybe.
Dwarf puff puff pass. Wow, yeah, that was a different one.
Yep. So that brings us up to date for cryptid reports.
This time of year, they just didn't have much cryptid reports.
But I'm assuming it says the 19th and 20th that there was more than one event, and I thought I remember there was a bunch. I thought there was a bunch for like a week or more of Jack Hill.
Hmm.
I don't know.
We'll probably start getting more reports in a few weeks. It does seem like in the winter dates there wasn't that much.
Right.
I don't blame the cryptids. They don't want to get out and about either. Or there's nobody out there to see them.
So, did you know?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Did anybody in chat know
Uh-oh.
anything about the Australian war against emus?
The Australian war against emus?
Yes.
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
Did you know the Muffin Man?
Oh, did you know? Now I understand.
I bet Blazer knows the Muffin Man. Ooh, we finally got deer.
We do.
Yeah, there's and the fifth one's coming up. They got fresh corn tonight too, since the geese came this afternoon and ate the rest of it. Now we got geese in the late afternoon eating the corn, and I got to go out there and keep restocking. And we got 5 apples out there. Let's see if they like the store-bought apples. We're out of the apples from the neighbor's tree. So we ended up buying a bag of apples today. So there's like 5 apples out there also. I didn't put any whole corn out there. I just did a bucket just filled with some scratch grain and some whole corn, cracked corn, shelled corn.
Jimmy
Who
Crack.
lives on Drury Lane? Huh?
I said Jimmy Crack corn.
Hash brownies? The Tasmanian Devil Man?
Oh, for Jack Hill.
That one deer must be looking at other deer coming or something. He keeps looking out in the field.
Oh,
There's still 2 of them out there, isn't there?
yeah, there's still a couple out in the field.
Oh, now I see his eyeballs on that camera. Just a few more months and we're not going to see these guys much. They usually just show up in the wintertime. And then I stop feeding them when we start getting the garden ready anyway, because they don't usually start showing up at that time of year. So then they'll show up next fall again. Once in a while, we'll see one in the field before the corn gets too high. But this is the time of year we see them almost every night. Once in a while, they don't show up.
Right. Stars are popping tonight.
Yeah, they're really. That's Pleiades up there too. You can zoom in the Pleiades.
Yep.
Here in a little bit, that's going to be down on the horizon. We won't see that until next fall in the east sky. So now it's starting to spin around over here in the west sky. And then there's a bright planet that shows up like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not sure what it is, but it sure is big.
Might be Venus. I don't know. Venus is the early morning.
Sorry, Corey. The deer kind of interrupted us. He said, "What happened to the emu story? Don't leave us hanging like that, Gerald."
Oh man. Yeah, I was gonna tell it, but
Oh, you can tell it now we're watching deer.
Huh?
I said, you can tell it now we're watching deer. Jane, did you catch the fox the other night when it came up and marked? Yes, I did, Lori. He does that a lot. He will also go to the deer corn, sniff around, pee, and then run away. And then the other night, well, it was last night, we had a new possum. We got 2 possums that have been showing up. And this guy has a bad eye, so he can't really see that good. Well, he smells the corn out there, and there's this deer just freaking out last night because his possum kept going back and forth, freaking him out, trying to get the corn.
Looks like the deer are going out in the field.
Yes, something must have been spooking them. The goats are up, but nobody's on one of the platforms that makes noise or anything.
All right, we'll bring the deer back up.
Something spooked them. And I saw both foxes the other night also. One fox took off, and all of a sudden, another one came out from underneath the camera and went after the other fox. We still have our 2 foxes. I actually fell asleep early last night. I got videos of the possum and the deer. I just haven't put it together yet and uploaded it.
We had two stray dogs, or 2 dogs that got loose.
Well, that's what spooked everything. That's when the possum was messing with the deer, and then the deer really got spooked and ran out in the field, and I didn't know what was going on. So we had 2 stray dogs in the backyard. You know, possums can't see anyway, but when they have one eye, oh my goodness, they really can't see. Oh, one came back.
So I'm trying to remember.
That's horrible. Even has a cigarette in his mouth.
Yep. So I'm trying to remember, and I believe this was after World War One. I don't think it's World War Two. And by the look of that helmet, I think it's World War One. So anyway, the men are usually always gone, during war, and especially during a world war, we ship out a lot of troops in different countries to help out. And then when the war was over, the men came back and they started planting gardens and doing stuff like they saw overseas. So they were planting vegetable gardens and all kinds of crops. Well, for some reason, these emus, I mean, not only hundreds, but I think they said thousands started coming to this one area and starting to wipe out the crops and the gardens that they were planting. So their best plan was to bring the military in to shoo the emus away, or to get rid of the emus. Well, they only brought a troop of men, or a small group of army, and the emus would run and attack them. They weren't scared of the gunshots, and some of them were actually even wounded or killed. And the ones that were shot still continued to run at the troops and attack them, even though they were shot. So these emus kept coming at the soldiers and forced them to surrender and retreat, and they never came back. So the emus actually won against the Australian army.
That's funny.
So that's why he's like a veteran. He's got a smoke and his army hat on, and he's all proud because they won the battle.
General,
I just thought that was a funny story. That's
funny.
That's actually true.
That is a funny picture. I might have to steal that for my emoji when I go turn off my camera.
Oh yeah,
that would be a good picture. I did not hear that story before. That's wild.
So did you know
the Muffin Man, the emu?
The emu.
The emu.
They fought something and the emu won, whatever that song is. But did you know that the United States had an emperor?
What?
Yeah.
Where are you finding these stories at?
Anybody in chat? Anybody in chat ever heard of the Emperor of the United States?
Was he an emu?
No, that was only in Australia.
They must have had 12 gauge over there.
General Peckenberry. The emperor You know, dwarf, you should know this history, by the way.
Emperor with no clothes. George Washington is not the first president either. And we've been lied to about everything.
Well,
Good Lord.
technically, they weren't presidents, but before we signed the Constitution and had all that revolution, there was at least 8 or 9 leaders that were considered presidents or leaders of that area before they actually formed together and to form the United States and all that stuff. And
Jeez.
I think it was Thomas Jefferson was actually one of them before he officially became president. So they had terms. There was like 8 or 9 of them. I had a list. I should bring it up someday.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, in the 1800s, we had a self-proclaimed Emperor of the United States and Protector of Mexico.
Oh my. King
So,
George Washington.
so his name was Norton, the first Emperor of the United States and Protector of Mexico, and his real name was Joshua A. Norton. And he was from San Francisco.
Wow.
The dwarf, that's in your area, kind of close.
Wow.
Not really LA, but
You even got the receipts to prove these stories. Oh
so
my.
here's what he looked like.
Wow. What a mustache.
So this is going on during the Civil War, and that's why he has this kind of uniform. But he's wearing actually 2 separate uniforms. He's wearing clothing from the North and the South.
North and the South.
Yeah, because he didn't really want to pick a side or anything, so he just took uniforms, and it was easy after the Civil War, or whatever, to get uniforms. So he just grabbed some bottoms and
Wow. I thought Sam Elliott had a mustache. This dude has him beat.
yeah. So
Wow.
here's a plaque that they have towards him. This is Emperor of the United States, Protector of Mexico, 1859 to 20. So he was a self-proclaimed emperor, and the people of San Francisco, instead of throwing him in jail or kicking him out or whatever, they just kind of embraced him. He was kind of one of those local people that you just kind of put up with and have fun with. And so he would, believe it or not, he would print his own money.
Oh my gosh.
So he had $5, $10 bills printed up with his picture and name and stuff on pieces of paper, and he would exchange it for goods and stuff, and people would honor that. Then he'd also go to operas and all kinds of events around San Francisco. So basically, he was like an ambassador of San Francisco. People actually came to visit San Francisco during this time to see the guy that called himself the Emperor of the United States. So he was kind of a big draw for the community. So I think that's the reason why they put up with him and embraced this story.
Wow.
So he was actually a merchant, and I believe the story was that he was doing really, really well, and he invested his money into a delivery of rice from overseas, and something happened to the crop, and he didn't get the rice, but he didn't get his money back either. I think the rice industry or the rice harvest crashed that year or something. So he was basically broke, and that's how he ended up becoming the emperor, self-proclaimed. I think he kind of went crazy a little bit. I won't say insane, but he actually did. I think eventually he did believe he was actually the emperor and protector of New Mexico, and
New
And
Mexico or Mexico?
what's that?
New Mexico or Mexico?
Mexico itself.
So Mexico have emperors back then?
No. But
Okay.
I mean, he could have said he was a king as far as,
Okay, I see
I
what you
mean, he's
get.
making up his own story. So,
Easy, guys. Spring rolls and French toast sticks.
wow.
I think our pizza made everybody hungry. Sorry, guys.
Uh, so, upon his death, and that's why you see the tombstone there in the earlier picture,
Mm-hmm.
he was one of the most visited funerals in San Francisco's history because he was so beloved and well known in the area, and people from other states came to San Francisco to attend, and actually some high profile people and representatives from other countries came for the emperor of the United States and protector of Mexico. So I thought that was interesting.
We got a fox. He just chased off all the deer. The deer went taking off, and then here he comes running past, going down the little game trail in the field. Scared the deer, so he ended up showing up. Maybe he'll get to those turkey legs in that gel. Oh, something spooked him. Yeah, we got 2 turkey legs in the gel water, whatever you cook in, then it turns into gel. I just threw the whole thing out, so it's going to be kind of like a king's cake from New Orleans. He's gonna get into that gel and find there's 2 whole legs in there. Now he's gonna give up. No, come on, go back.
No, he's circling around. He's back there behind the bushes and stuff right now.
Oh, there is a couple of those bones too. So there, maybe he found a bone. Because he grabs stuff, and sometimes he eats it there. Sometimes he takes off just a little bit and eats it in private. Well,
All right, I think he left.
He's not cooperating.
Here, there, he's eating something, then he'll come back.
Toasted raisin bread with honey. Ooh, that sounds good too. Yeah, gelatin mess. So there's 2 hidden chicken legs inside that gel. The possum or somebody will have fun with it.
So we have the next up is we have a weird painting from 1495.
Good night, Freaky. He's running
Hi,
away.
Freaky.
He's running away. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. So a painting from the 1400s.
Really strange.
A strange picture from the 1400s.
So this is a surgery going on, trying to save this individual on the bed. But as you can see,
ew,
they cut off his leg because it was diseased. You can see and they're transplanting somebody else's leg, which happens to be different colored skin, but I guess that doesn't really matter. But
or would that be a wooden leg?
No, I think you can see the bone, just like you can see the bone here. You can see the bone there. I think it's actually somebody else's leg. Or that's what it's representing. But the weird thing is these guys got wings.
Oh, this is a weird painting.
This one is holding the candles, got wings. And the one behind them's got wings.
And they got halos, so they must be saints. Oh, my.
So in 1495, I guess we're supposed to believe that they were able to transplant body parts.
Dwarf wants to know, where's the rest of that brown man?
I don't know.
I
I don't know.
don't know.
But I mean, this guy's got a box, and I don't know if there's surgical tools or what's in this box. And he
Probably.
looks like he's a priest. He looks like he's holding up his hand like he's blessing something, or
Blazer said C3PO again.
but he's using both of his hands like he's going to put the two parts together.
Yeah.
But there's no surgical, there's no
Not,
thread, there's no sutures, there's
that'd
no
be
scalpels, there's
that'd be the next picture. Maybe the guy's holding a sewing kit
I don't
in that
know.
round yellow thing.
But
Hi, Gary.
anyway,
Welcome in.
even in the Civil War, they chopped off legs, but they didn't replace them or transplant any body parts.
Right.
But in 1495, we're supposed to believe that they were transplanting human parts from one
Wow,
to another.
that's bizarre. Two donuts and popcorn. Are you sure you want to eat now?
Oh,
Sure, everybody wants to eat after seeing this picture.
well, it's not gory or bloody. It's just
I know. And Lori thought the same thing. It might have been a sewing kit. Why is this
what's
headband?
going on with is that a bandage? Is that just a head?
Right.
Is that a head scarf? Or is this guy?
I know the ladies wore caps back then, but the guys, I don't think they really showed the guys wearing nightcaps or anything. Oh, this is bizarre.
So I don't know.
Wow.
1495, as they said, is this when it was painted? And
Donut flavored popcorn. The angels were kind of creepy.
yeah, they had colored wings, kind of translucent and different colors.
Wow. Man, you find some crazy stuff.
You're crazy.
You're crazy. You married me 21 years ago. Happy anniversary.
All right, here's a good one for you.
That's what I was thinking, Dwarf.
Would anybody want to guess what this
Oh my
this
gosh.
device, this chair is for?
Oh my. Is that supposed to be your back arched? Oh, what year? That looks like it's a torture thing or something. I don't know. Oh, that is a chair or a table?
Well, it's kind of like a chair.
Blazer says vampire gaming.
Oh, vampire gaming. No, it has nothing to do with Dungeons and Dragons or anything like that, or
Fit
inversion
spine.
table. No, not an
Inversion
inversion
table.
table. Sex chair.
Derek.
Standing corpses for a photo. Now that's close. You're
Leg,
getting warm.
leg lift. The stretcher chair. A birthing chair. Hey, little lady, you cuckoo. Welcome in.
That's
Oh my
that's
goodness.
close, little lady, but nope, it's not a birthing chair.
Wow.
Abs, I meant. Yep.
Is that what morticians put dead bodies on for?
They could have, but not in this particular instance.
Oh my. Mummy stand for a museum. Embalming chair. Yeah, so I'm not the only one. Welcome in. Hooking good. Oh, Tennessee. Hi, Tennessee. I wish YouTube would go back to regular names. I don't like these at things, trying to figure out who's who.
So back in the day,
oh my gosh. Do we
people
want to
still
know?
guessing?
Huh?
I was saying people still guessing.
I
So
think
back in the day when ladies wore big dresses, and they wore hoop dresses or whatever, they couldn't sit in regular chairs very easily. So they invented these stand up where you rest your back and against these so you don't wrinkle your dress and you don't ruin the hoops and you can still kind of relax a little bit without actually sitting down.
So these were in the ballrooms and stuff? So they can relax for a while.
Well,
Instead of sitting in a chair, like you said, they couldn't. Wow, I've never seen anything like that before. A leaning chair. That's what Robin says, leaning chair.
but yep, but for present day or modern day,
Back in the day when ladies wore dresses.
this
Welcome in,
was
T-War.
used on movie sets. So
Ah,
girls didn't get their dresses all wrinkly and messed up. They could actually relax and they can use their arms to take the pressure off their feet and legs and
oh,
not
wow.
ruin their dress. So I'm assuming those ladies was probably part of a big MGM movie that you saw them all on a. So I think these were all used on movie sets to protect their
Wow.
dresses.
Huh.
When I first saw the picture, all I saw was that first one until I searched out these other pictures. I thought it was like a mortician thing where they're taking
Yeah.
photos of corpses or what, or standing them up.
Your last selfie with your loved one.
Oh,
Wow. So Hollywood used them too. I have never seen anything like this. That's wild.
so this is for movie sets. So your
Wow.
actresses can relax and
Huh.
not ruin their dresses for the movie.
Wow. That's wild.
Let's see. Where do we want to go from here?
Dum dum dum.
Dun, dun, dun.
Fox never did come back. He chased off our deer, and I think he has fun running through here and making the deer run. Then he goes and keeps on running, bowling for deer. I'd smoke a doobie on that. I'd smoke a doobie on that. Well, make one. It looks like it's easy to make, dwarf. Beer 420 chair.
So we've talked about on our shows about different trees and talked about Bob, the biggest living organism. And we've talked about hanging trees and all kinds of stuff like this. I found this one the other day.
Oh no.
Don't say oh no.
Oh my.
This is an old oak.
Wow.
Hundreds of years old.
That shape's so different. Wow.
Yeah, it is. It's an old oak tree, and it's called the witness tree.
Witness tree.
Yeah. Now, just up front to everybody, I could not find why they called it a witness tree or what it witnessed, or maybe because it was witnessing history.
So you couldn't find the backstory on it, huh?
No, I could not.
Well, yeah, there's got to be a story behind it. Why they called it that. Wow.
So I have no idea what it witnessed other than witnessed the eras of time or the history of time.
Oh my gosh.
So they got a picket fence up around to protect it.
There's got to be a story behind that somewhere. Blazer, find it. He's on it.
And believe it or not,
Witness tree. That name Merle.
The Merle Heiss family.
Merle Heiss family. Oh, they got to be behind something to it then.
No, I think they just made the sign. They dedicated the sign.
Oh my goodness.
And this is actually Bureau County, the next county up from us, or 2 counties up from us.
This is in Illinois?
Yep.
What? We need to go see it. What town is it in?
Mineral. I think it's Mineral.
All right. Blazer says a witness tree is so So named because it was alive and present during the significant, often dramatic or historical events such as a Civil War battle, the signing of the treaty, or a major change.
Well, maybe there's more than one witness tree, but this one's in up close to us. Or at least that's what
Wow.
it gave me the impression when it said Bureau County and it had an 815 number.
Wow. I'd like to go see that. I mean, we're in LaSalle County. Yeah, well, yeah, Bureau's not too far away either. Huh. Interesting. Mashira said the energy that tree has around it so cool.
Yep. Pretty cool tree.
Check your email. I didn't see anything pop up on an email.
Yeah, it usually takes a little bit, but
Yeah,
it'll show up. Thanks,
yeah.
thanks, Corey. I'll check it out.
In Illinois, witness tree are historic trees usually used by the 19th century survivors as permanent natural landmarkers or map land, section off townships, and marked property corners.
Well, I think it has been cut down.
Oh, really?
I think so.
And Daryl says, "How old is the family that that name is on there?"
I don't know that either. That's the only information I found. Those two pictures and the one of the sign. That's all I could find on it.
You know, if they chopped it down, it's not there. Gosh darn it.
The sign, I guess, the sign and the picket fence or the marker is still there, but that's it.
Mhm.
I think they have chopped it down because of rot and disease to the oak.
Wow.
So we've talked about engravings and carvings and all kinds of stuff that people have found, whether Egyptian and Grand Canyon or other places in the U.S. And Native American Indians have been, inscribed on walls and caves, along with cavemen have done it. And Michigan and Wisconsin have effigies on rocks. Well, this one happens to be in southern Illinois in the Shawnee nature or forest. So here's on a flat bluff or a rock
Oh,
of this
cool.
bird, and it only shows up when it snows or when it rains. Otherwise, it's hard to see it, and somebody just happened to find it. So this is in southern Illinois.
That's neat.
I don't know if that's supposed to be a pheasant or a thunderbird or what kind of bird it's supposed to be.
Phoenix. Almost
Phoenix could
almost,
be anything really. But they're calling this, I believe, the snowbird just because of this picture.
that's really neat. Wow.
Yeah, Blazer, I have pictures somewhere of the big holes carved in the redwood. So cars, it was for when they opened up the roads to the national parks and stuff. They made tunnels in some of these redwoods so you could drive right through the middle of them.
Dwarf said it could be a pigeon from Chicago.
Could be a pigeon. I don't know. Kind of looks like a pheasant to me, but
Lost its way home.
But in southern Illinois, it could be a piazza bird, which is a representation of a thunderbird that was spotted in southern Illinois. So maybe it's a thunderbird.
D-worm's a chicken crash site.
It could be a chicken crash site.
High speed impact.
Oh.
Ah, Daryl says cool. They had a rock in the movie National Treasure that had rocks like that.
Yeah. So it
Mark
only
it.
evidently it's there all the time, but
Oh,
it only stands out really well if like that one was packed with snow and during the summer hot months, if you pour water on it and make the rock wet, then you can see it. So we talked about Egypt, and we usually talk about Egypt quite a bit.
Dum dum dum.
So here's a section
A
of
little
an
Egypt.
old map from, I believe, Texas.
I missed the bus stop.
And right where that blue circle is, it says Nile, Nile, which is no longer there. So I don't know if it's a small town or if it, because that's a railroad. So there was a town called Nile. So it only appears on these early 1800 maps or 1900, before 1900.
Oh, you mean around the reset? So they changed names or got rid of certain towns, so
I don't know.
Nobody would have common sense to think that Egypt and Israel was over here in America. Dum dum dum. That's a conspiracy, folks, for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. And
So then I found this.
The short bus.
Since we were talking about Illinois giants, and actually we just talk about giants in general, whether biblical or Abraham Lincoln talking about giants.
Sorry, chat's interrupting. Speaking of Egypt, the birds in our culture, it says it's good luck if a bird poops on your car.
Oh, wow. We must have really good luck then, because that happens all the time.
Lori says she loved the last show with maps. And we done quite a few shows with maps.
So I don't know where this picture came from, other than I think it's in an old book, and I think it's Russian. I think it's Russian on the top part of the page. So not only does this show what I'm assuming should be regular sized people, but they show which could be little people.
Ha! Tartarians, the giant. If you think it's Russian up there, I bet the big people are Tartarians. Little people are normal.
So I'm assuming that these are little people.
Oh, wow.
I'm assuming that this could be normal sized people. And these are giants or titans.
Wow.
All in one picture. And I think that this is from like the 1700s. And I think that's Russian at the top, and I don't know what it says or what it means, but it looks Russian to me, but I could be wrong.
1700. Wonder if anybody figured out a date on when the Tartarians kind of disappeared, and then they changed all the maps and tried to get rid of Tartaria on the maps.
So they're building a pyramid or some kind of structure, and look at this guy carrying a stone.
Yeah.
On his back. Compared to these people or these people, those stones are huge.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, this could be a representation of gods, maybe, like Thor and all the Greek gods, but this is from Russia. So I'm believing they're just depicting giants or titans compared to normal sized people.
Can you zoom into the little people and see what they look like?
That gets blurry.
Oh, all right. But what the other guy the other guy down to the bottom left. Yeah, him. I wanted to see what he kind of looked like. He looked different.
I think he's just got long bushy hair and stuff. I don't know.
And the other guy's was he resting that stone on his head on the left?
On his back.
No, down.
No, he's looking. I think he's looking at where that guy's moving this stone. I think this guy's looking to see how it fits. Either that or he's staring at the little people. I don't know.
It don't look like it's good to fit. Oh, this is an interesting picture. Wow. I would be dragging that. Good luck, pigeons. You guys are still talking about pigeons?
Still talking
Oh,
about pigeons.
Corey says, what does it say up in the top left corner?
I don't know what that says. I think it's Russian.
Because if it's Russian, those are probably Tartarians, since they were above Russia. Oh, yeah. All right, someone decipher that quick. A backwards R, a backwards 3. The N looks backwards.
I mean, it could be just gibberish. Maybe somebody put that on there for their website.
Does it say Tonka? No,
Well,
T
it's
O,
TO4KA or some kind of,
because that would be a 4.
well,
TO4KA.
I mean, that could be a symbol for another letter. I don't know. Like I said, it might not mean anything. Somebody might have put that on there because that doesn't look like it's part of the picture.
Yeah, because some things are backwards. That's weird.
That's why it makes me think it's Russian, but this could be somebody's website or something because I don't think it belongs to the picture. But
Yeah,
I was just determined that this came out of a Russian book because of the letters up there.
Do Russians use some of the alphabet backwards?
It's pretty strange.
Oh, this is weird. Yeah, it's a secret code, you guys. We need to try to decipher it. Corey says, be right back. He's probably trying to go decipher the code. No, that was different. Wow. My goodness.
So we've always talked about Loch Ness monsters and sea monsters and stuff, but a lot of people don't realize how big the loch is. It's 23 miles long.
Oh, I didn't know that. 23 miles? Wow.
And it has very murky water. So you can't, it says there below 9 meters, you can't see anything. It's just so murky.
Oh, Robin has a good idea. Put that in a chat GPT. But how would you put a backwards 3 and stuff like that, though?
I don't know.
It looks similar to some writing I saw on a statue of a Gnostic Sophia.
Oh, could be.
Image search, D-Worm said. Copy and paste, Robin said.
Yeah, that'd be a good thing to search. I mean, like I said, I'm assuming it's real and it came out of an old book.
Oh, Blazer said 4 could be D? As in the 4th letter in the alphabet?
Yeah, I mean, they have just like Greek or any other language. They even runes. I mean, runes have symbols for letters. So
A1, B2, 3, C. Well, thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Roman numerals. Hewn buildings, not June. Wow, that was, All right, so I didn't realize Loch Ness that'd take forever to get all the way across. They sank my battleship.
Well, it's 23 miles long. It's not as wide as it is long, but anyway.
Wow.
It has 7 billion cubic meters of water.
Jeez.
Its depth is 741 feet to the bottom, or at least what they believe is the bottom. I don't think they've ever proven that it has a bottom in some places. So I just thought I'd bring this up to show you how big Loch Ness is and why it's possible for the Loch Ness monster to disappear, because it's so dark and gloomy, and it's really, really deep, and it's really wide and humongous amount of water and the circumference is 110 kilometers. So there's a lot of room out there for him to swim around, and then plus there's all the caves. They say there's a bunch of caves on in the sides, and they don't know exactly where they all go. So who knows?
And you did say they're still seeing current sightings once in a while?
Yes.
Okay. Lori says the words translated is point of connection of worlds.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. It could be somebody's website, somebody's page.
We got a one-antlered buck out there. I haven't seen the guys with the real tall antlers unless they've already dropped them. Next warm day next week, maybe we'll walk the fields real quick, see if we can find some antlers. So yeah, right now we only got one deer. Yeah, that was a good find. Good job, Garrel. Are you froze?
Nope.
Okay. All right, just checking.
So you're just chicken.
I'm just checking.
So we always bring up old Bibles. So I found this on a site that's like the Matthew Bible, which was out before the King James 1611. So this is called the Matthew Bible, and it's from 1537.
I've never heard of the Matthew Bible. 1537.
So it has Old English in it. And the weird thing about this, and I'm not saying this is exactly meaning the same thing that we mean, but it does say in Old English, flat earth.
Well, it does say the firmament and the earth don't move. There is references to a flat earth. That's interesting.
So it says flat earth in this old Matthew Bible. In 2 Samuel, I did know the verse. Now I can't think of what it is. 2 Samuel. Could be chapter 23, verse 25 or something like that.
Robin says maybe it's a connection of realms, or is he talking about something different? I think it's back to the old.
About this Bible?
No, I think she might have been talking about the one we did before that. Oh, Blazer, does it say lion instead of lamb, or lion with the lamb, or wolves?
I don't know. I didn't look that up. The only reason I brought this up is because they're pointing at flat earth.
Yeah, I never heard of this version. I thought the Ethiopian was the one pretty much the oldest before that. No, the symbol of that page. The symbols on that page. Okay.
Oh.
Wow. Geneva Bible is a lot of fun. They got little footnotes and tells you some little truthers here and there.
So this is another Bible. Not as old as that one, but pretty old. I think this is a 1800 King James. This is Genesis. It's going through Genesis.
So that kind of looks like the Geneva Bible with those little footnotes on the side like
that.
Yeah,
it could be Geneva. I think it's an 18. I don't think it's the 1611, but it is an old 1800 Bible.
But this is a King James, though, not
King James.
Yeah, because that reminds me of the Geneva Bible with the little footnotes on the side.
So here God saying, "Let there be light." And it's going through Genesis. You know how we get the light of day and the darkness of night.
Mm-hmm.
But it says, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters." So you're putting a firmament in the middle of waters. Let it divide the waters from the waters. So it's dividing two waters. It said God made a firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. So now it's said the Bible is saying that there's a firmament and there's water above and water below.
And God called it the firmament.
And it talks about the firmament, and God called the firmament heaven. In the evenings and the morning there was second day. And then God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let it dry land appear. So that's how we get our earth, or our lands on earth. And it gathered all the water in one place. But the interesting said is let the firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it be divided, the waters from waters.
And that's why our sky is blue.
And we got waters underneath and waters above.
Yeah, Laura says you can take any picture, screenshot, of the three dots, and choose Google Lens, and it will match and identify anything. That's, I think,
right. Well, I found these pictures I find online anyway, so I don't know if it would take us anywhere else other than back to the original picture where I screen captured or downloaded it from. But it could. Well, it's 11:30 already.
Yeah, his dog hasn't moved since we started the show. I'm not as goofy as I look.
I'm trying to see. I downloaded some other stuff. Oh, and I have an update on a picture.
Oh.
From, let me see if I can find a new folder that I made.
Corey says Google Lens wouldn't translate the words from the giant drawing. I had to go to Russian Translate to get little info I got. The stupid heart's in the way to get the little info I got.
Oh.
Dum dum dum.
Well, I thought I knew right where this was at. Now I can't find what I'm looking for.
You got too many folders on that computer.
I do have a lot of folders on it. So we were talking about not long ago, a few shows back, about the knights that were using plasma or ether as energy for their weapons.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And we went through these old manuscripts or these pictures I found showing that lightning and plasma or whatever's coming off, and the different applications as they're fighting. Well, I found this picture
of
an old sword that has crystals.
Oh.
And it has a copper rod inside, like a glass or a crystal, and it's got a stone crystal on top. So would this be the type of sword that would be able to take energy from the ether?
Sorry, Lori. I've never seen a sword like this. Oh my gosh.
So there's usually always encrusted jewels on the hand piece or maybe the end piece of this.
That means they're holding on to that crystal.
They are holding on to
Yeah.
this crystal on the handle. So
Oh,
these two crystals, just like you see the antennas on old buildings that have the
yeah.
rods going out,
Yeah.
then this has one on the end also. So it could get energy just like these pictures were showing.
Mm.
It could be absorbing this energy through those crystals and through those end pieces.
Wow.
But if you look up like kings and queens or royal weaponry or swords, you'll find a lot of them that'll have encrusted jewels and ornate stuff on them. But a lot of them will have like a jewel at the end, like this one in these claws.
That is beautiful.
But this glass tube with the copper in the middle of it,
I bet it glowed.
I bet it did too.
Mm-hmm. Wow. An old lightsaber.
Oh, it would be a lightsaber.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting. I found that the other day.
Hi, Blues Cruise. Welcome in. Yeah, your body would have to possess the right vibration and frequency. Yeah, that makes sense too. You
Yeah.
can't touch my sword. You don't have my frequency.
Maybe
Wow.
that's like the Ark of the Covenant. If you weren't worthy or didn't match, then
Yeah.
you get killed.
Wow. Talk about a beautiful sword. Wow. You still can't find what you uploaded?
That was it. That was what I was looking for.
Oh, that was what you were looking for. Okay. May the force be with you. Thor's hammer.
What?
That's what Blazer said. Thor's hammer.
All right. There's one other one that I was gonna bring up before we get to our main pictures. If I can find it.
Not worthy. Can't use it.
Yeah, you'd have to be careful picking those up. Maybe you have to have, like you said, have the right frequency or.
Mm-hmm. Zap. Dum dum dum.
Oh, I remember what it was. Let me.
Keep it up. I'm going to do another goat and scare Lori and Blazer's cat and
No.
wake up Mad Packs.
Can we talk about Illinois being a part of the Little Egypt, especially down south by Cairo, Illinois, or the mounds, Cahokia Mounds?
Talk about an ultimate triple dog dare.
Pick up the.
Yeah, I double dog dare you, triple dog dare you.
So we always talk about Egypt being here. Well, here is. I have some pictures of some Sphinx from the United States. I put them all together.
Oh, there's more than just St. Louis. Interesting. Well, especially
so here's the mountain as you see it now, the landscape in the Grand Canyon. And here's an old postcard, and I don't really know what the date is, except I think it's the 1800s.
Ah.
So why is there a head looking like a sphinx or something on top of this?
They blew it off. Oh. Hey, Susan, welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. From the UK.
Then this is another Grand Canyon picture, and I think we've showed this one before, so I'll show it again. Here we have the Sphinx of Egypt, and here in the Grand Canyon, what looks like
Mm-hmm.
the feet
Mm.
of what could have been part of the Sphinx.
They just left his butt and his front legs.
Yep.
Wow.
So who snuck in? Oh, hi, Susan.
And Susan came in from the UK. She said good morning. And Jackie from the Netherlands. Whoop whoop.
Oh,
Welcome
hi,
in.
Jackie.
Everybody's waking up over there on the other side of the world. Good morning.
So we talked about the Sphinx, like you said, in St. Louis. We found it on top of a building in architecture.
Yeah. And then that crazy one in the woods. Yeah. Now, how do they get that up there in St. Louis? Come on.
So in this point of view, it's you see the Sphinx right in the middle of the arch, St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the Midwest, by the way.
Wow.
So we did a show on this. We've talked about it many, many times.
That thing is huge.
Then we have the Sphinx that we talked about several times in Ohio. So here out in the woods, deep in Ohio,
Why in the heck would that be in the middle of the woods?
there's a carved Sphinx there. So I don't know if there's any other structures. So I just found this picture one day and thought that was really, really weird. So there's got to be other structures or foundations and stuff around there, or maybe more carvings.
Well, I've always wondered, when you watch somebody's show that they're walking through the woods and, hunting and stuff, and then all of a sudden there's a random rock right in the middle of the woods. Like, why would there just be like one big rock? Was it something else? Could that not have melted totally, and that's why you could still see a little bit of the Sphinx on it? But why would there just be a random rock in the middle of the trees?
And this Sphinx was moved and is supposedly one of the oldest sphinxes in North America, and it supposedly possibly have came from Egypt, but it's in the United States, and this is in Tennessee.
Wow. So they're saying it came over here on a ship.
I don't know. They're just saying what it's dated to would be back from the Egyptian culture, but it was only found in the U.S., so they don't know where it came from or how, but they're just saying it fits the timeline of the biblical Egypt.
That is true, Corey. We've done shows on that. We have more pyramids than Egypt. That's amazing.
So that's in Memphis, Tennessee, and said it was discovered buried in ruins in 1911.
1911.
So they believe it's between 1700 and 1400 BC. And it's 90 tons, 14 foot in height, and 26 foot long.
That'd be almost impossible to load that thing on a ship, bring it over, unload it, and take it to Tennessee in horse and wagon.
Right. Then we showed a cemetery that had in Chicago that had Egyptian looking artifacts on this tomb of this really, really rich guy that had like a pyramid for a mausoleum, and it had a sphinx and stuff carved into it. Well, I found this one the other day. And this is in Manchester, New Hampshire. And this has got some weird stuff on it. So here we have Henry Louis, the main patriarch was born in 1831, died in 1917, and he was a Mason. He was a 32nd. I don't think he was 33. I think he was 32nd degree Mason. He was part of the Odd Fellows. He was part of the Mystic
Oh.
Shriners.
Hmm.
He was also in, there was another group, the Masons, the Shriners, the Odd Fellows. I can't think of the other group. There's another group that he was in, which was really strange. And then you have Walter H. Lewis, which I believe is his son. He was born in 1866, and he's the one that put the Sphinx on top of their family tombstone.
Hmm.
So when you zoom in on this, there's all kinds of little inscriptions and stuff. So I don't know if this is what the Sphinx actually looked like at one time, or if that's just what they think it looked like.
Is he supposed to be a guardian for the gravestone or something?
I don't know, but he also, he was a Mason, so he has the old Masonic symbol there on the family plot.
Yes, they liked their secret societies back then. Wow.
And then right off of his
Oh.
you can see these Egyptian writing.
Yeah. Wonder what that says.
I don't know.
Wow.
So if we go back to this other picture,
Wow.
right there under his shoulder is where that is at. So it looks like it has a bird in a circle, and so I've seen this in other hieroglyphics in Egypt. So we could probably decipher it, but I don't know if it actually means anything or they just put it on there for decoration, but who knows? Maybe it does mean something. So this Walter, he wrote poems or odes. He drew cartoons for local newspapers, but he also, like your great uncle, he had a newspaper column that he wrote UFO stories and
Really?
supernatural stories for the newspapers.
Wow.
So he, not let alone all this Masonic and Egypt and Sphinx thing, but then you got the supernatural tied into this family also, whatever else they were involved in. So I thought that was really interesting to go along with sphinxes that we always talk about. So that's in New Hampshire. Then we always bring this guy up. We're always talking about the Sumerians and the Anunnaki and the pine cone.
People say, is that a battery he's holding or something?
He's always got like a watch or some kind of symbol on his wrist. He's got bands. He's got bands around his arms. Then he's got the bag.
He's got an Apple Watch. Either a bag, or some people say it could be a battery, but you'd have to carry a battery all over the place.
So if he's got a battery and this is some kind of device for time travel or opening up a portal or a Stargate or whatever, then he's got the watch that could be a control.
Yeah, I've watched a show about those acorn-looking things.
Some people say it represents the pineal gland.
Daryl, he just noticed that it says Goat Mom underneath my name.
Oh. Well, guess what's in the British Museum on display?
Those acorns.
They got a bag.
Oh, they got that thing?
They got a bag. I wonder if they've ever x-rayed it to see if there's a battery or any kind of devices inside of it. But not only that, I got another picture of it.
I know a
Or,
lot of people say
or
their purses, Egypt.
so I don't know what these symbols other than flowers. I'm assuming it means something. But this is in the British Museum.
Wow.
So we can compare all the different cultures, and inscriptions and stuff that have the same kind of deal. They say they have the bags.
Yeah, they have them. They have them in a lot of these.
They have the wristbands. A lot of them are holding the cone or the shapes.
There's got to be a connection to those.
I mean, this is like the fish god. This is like the bird god, and I mean, it just goes so deep that you keep finding throughout civilizations in different areas of the world have the same kind of.
They must have had to have held it for a reason, or they would just have it, hanging on their body somewhere. So they must have no choice but to carry it in one hand, have the pine cone looking thing in the other hand.
So just like I was saying, this guy over here was in Ecuador. The other guy's in Mesopotamia. And it's 8,062 miles apart between the two.
Wow. Now, do those guys have like a watch looking thing too?
Yeah, I think he has a watch right there.
Yeah, it does kind of show like a.
This guy does.
Yeah, so they got to have a watch on too. Wow.
So then you dig around enough.
Oh, dwarf.
What?
There's an old fellow cemetery near the shop.
You should go check that out.
He said, I'll do another live stream from there sometime. Oh, dwarf, that'd be a great one. Lizard head, never seen that one.
So here are all the different bags on display or collected from around the world.
Oh my gosh.
So it doesn't matter what part of the world you're in. Somewhere there is an inscription showing these bags, and these are bags from all around the world, different parts of the world.
That's crazy. Wow. They're not designer bags, ladies.
So whether it's the one in the British Museum or the ones on the Sumerian Anunnaki picture or Mesopotamia, but every culture.
Can you imagine how many was destroyed too?
Yeah.
Wow, they're all different shapes. That's wild. Wow.
So I thought that was interesting that there's just not just one culture that has this, but many, many others.
Wow. Good find. I agree, Rob. Yeah, that'd be a good show. Dwarf does that.
Walk around the cemetery.
Handbags of the gods that appear in the art represent bucket, Dailu for ritual of the cosmos. Yeah, I don't think they built the pyramids, especially when they're all around the whole world. That's just what we were taught. When I was little, I thought that was the only pyramids. And I bet a lot of us thought that.
That's what I thought. Well, I knew about no, but I knew about temples and the
Like
Aztecs and
Mayans, yeah, and the Mayans,
but I didn't connect them together ever. I
Mhm.
thought the pyramids in Giza were something completely different than the
Right.
temple.
And then I have to be an old lady to find out there's more pyramids over here, and they're all over the place and underwater. Wow. All kinds of theories on how they were made.
So we've brought this up too on the show about talking about pyramids and temples and monoliths,
And being the
about
tip,
how precise these stones are put together and how odd shaped some of them
yeah,
are. They're not just square. They're like,
they all perfectly fit. Perfectly fit.
I mean, how do you do that?
I think it was part of the meltology theory.
Well, since you said that,
Really?
yeah. Here in an old manuscript, and this is a meme or a picture of what the manuscript said. This explorer said he couldn't understand it till the owner of the Chikara asked him if by chance he had walked through a certain plant with darkish red leaves.
Certain plant with darkish red leaves.
Yep. That's what ate away or eaten your spurs away. The stuff the Incas used for shaping stones, the juice will soften rocks until it's like paste.
Oh,
So this explorer, was walking through the jungle and he couldn't understand why his metal spurs on his boots or the ornaments on his boots were degrading. It's like acid was eating them until he talked to these people that were involved with the Aztecs.
wow.
So supposedly, this is the picture of the plant that they would extract the juices from and make a paste and they could put it on the stones and they could just sculpt the stones any shape any way they wanted, and then it hardened after a certain point.
That's a weird plant.
I know it is weird. And then I found this.
Wow.
That the Bible talks about a helper when building the temples of Solomon, that they would show the shamar to the stones, and the stones would open up before like the pages of a book. So supposedly this bug, this worm, as you can see up there, they are calling it a worm. The saliva from this worm would
Each
eat away like acid to stone and would soften the rock up so it could be molded and shaped any way they wanted.
D-worm said D-worm, LOL.
Yeah, the worm.
Wow.
So if you look up the Jerusalem Talmud Sota 9, I guess chapter 9 or verse 20, or however the scroll is laid out.
Well, if it eats away stone, can you imagine what it does to your finger?
Yeah.
Ew.
But they said this was provided, the story goes that this was provided from God to help to build the temples without tools, without, you know how the verses go, where
Mhm.
so supposedly God gave them this bug or this whatever, a worm, to help build the temples to make it precision where you can't put a piece of paper between the stones. So it's similar to like that plant.
That's a new one. Wow. Laura says gross.
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 All right.
No, it's no longer our anniversary. It's the 25th.
It still is. We haven't went to bed yet.
Happy anniversary
Happy anniversary.
to you. Wow, interesting stuff tonight.
Sometimes I find some interesting stuff. Now I got to find my next folder.
Still got a couple deer walking around here and there. I haven't seen a possum or a skunk or anything yet. Thank you, D-Worm. Good stuff, Daryl.
Yeah, thank you. I try to find interesting. At least it's interesting to me. I hope you guys find it interesting.
Thank you, Lori.
Dun dun dun.
Need a goat.
Who needs a goat?
I goat you. Ah, someone else is walking up.
Why am I not seeing my? I just created the folder the other day. Now I can't find where.
I still haven't seen those guys with their giant antlers. Makes me wonder if they dropped them. And 'cause that looks like a big boy right there. I bet they dropped their antlers. Man, that'd be cool if we could find one or two. I've never found one. Don't wake up the packs. Sorry, Mad Pax. Go back to sleep. We did that one night. That was hilarious. He woke up and heard the goat and was just laughing and then went back to sleep. Just like poor Lori watching the 24/7. She dozes off and the roosters start crowing. Daryl leaving?
Yeah.
Oh, going to bed. Good night, Daryl. Thank you for stopping in. Dream about a screaming goat. So you did find the file?
Yes.
All right. And Gary's walking around.
So we brought up these old maps that I found of our hometown.
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
That's kind of on point. So here's our Central Park. Here's our Artesian Well, and it goes all the way over to this block where there's a bathhouse. So here's a screenshot of it, of the Artesian Well in the public park, and there's another drinking well. But I don't ever. It was always like a waterfall, and it was like a fountain when I grew up. But supposedly there was a drinking part to this well, and the Artesian Well had a pipe coming out of it that you could put buckets or containers and collect water. And a lot of older people always went to the Artesian Well or had. My sister was telling us, remember that Grandma Adolson used to have us go down there and gather artesian water and milk jugs and whatever other kind of jug she had and bring it home to her. And she'd give Carol a quarter to go get her Artesian Well water.
That's a shame they closed that up.
So that pipe comes all the way across that under the ground. So they routed it all the way to this hotel, which had a bathhouse in it, so you could bathe in Artesian well water.
Wow.
So bringing that up.
Wow. Yeah, healthy to drink, but let alone bathing in it. and then they closed
Yeah.
everything up.
Those people growing up, the older generation that drank that artesian water swore by it, that it kept them healthy and young and energetic.
They
Of
just
course,
wanted
now they've closed it off, and you can't get
yeah,
artesian water no more. Even though the natural spring is probably still there
they just
underground,
want
it didn't close up. We just capped it off. And I don't know if that pipe still exists. I've been in that house, by the way.
I bet
That
it does.
I'm just wondering if that pipe is still there somewhere.
Hmm.
Robin, they said it was because of health.
Yeah.
They thought they said something about bacteria and it was unhealthy and didn't fit the codes or whatever for the state or something. So,
It's because they were ordered to close it up because they want us not healthy.
but
They
when
were
I was growing up, you could still. I mean, when I was in high school, you could still go there and drink, and we drank out of it many times when we're down skateboarding, riding our bicycles around town. We would drink out of that artesian well.
yeah, they closed a lot of this stuff up because of sanitary reasons. No, it's the opposite.
So we're going to go through some old pictures of some drinking fountains.
Yeah, so I've been studying Tartaria for probably 4 years, maybe 5 years now. I've seen a lot of old buildings, a lot of old pictures. But this one video that I watched a few weeks ago was focused on the public drinking water fountains that was all over the place. They were absolutely stunning that you're going to see in these photos. And of course, they ripped them all out because of sanitary reasons. These
Right.
things are stunning, just gorgeous public water fountains, drinking
So
fountains.
this, like I was saying, whether it's a natural spring or an artesian well,
That's what I was wondering. Were some of these artesian wells?
could have been. Maybe it could be. I mean, depending on where you're at around the world, you could get different minerals in your water that we might not have here in the US or in our area. It might be somewhere out west would have different minerals.
Zoom in on that one. I mean, this thing is massive. All these cities had public drinking fountains, and they were gorgeous fountains. Just another part of hiding our history. You don't see any of these public drinking fountains anymore. Oh my gosh.
So just like the buildings, and this is what I think. I think that these top of these structures, these fires probably had mercury in it and probably getting energy from the ether
Purified
coming
water.
down into your and coming
Mm.
down into your water. So it could be an artesian well, it could be a natural spring. So you're getting the benefits of the minerals and stuff from the earth, but then you're also getting energy from the ether to energize this water. Basically, if you want to call it living water.
These things were beautiful. And I've never heard of these until I saw this video. I mean, I've seen fountains, and other really cool structures, but never heard about these public drinking fountains that they ripped out of here because of sanitary reasons. What, too much pigeon poop in it or something? I mean, all the top of that is so pretty. What's in the middle? That almost looks like the thing from Contact.
Yeah, so I was going to point that out that you
Oh my
have not only these really sculptured temple looking like structures around these drinking fountains or these water fountains, but then you got this. So is this collecting energy from the air or from the?
wow.
It's
Oh,
only on that. It's either in the center or on that one side. I can't tell where where it is exactly in this, but you can't see it in any of these other sides. Just right there.
all the detail on top is so pretty.
Look at all these antennas on this building.
Yeah. Ether, free energy. Look at the white sky too that they painted
Blotched
over
out.
the airships. Oh, there's no airships to see here, folks. Wow. Oh, wow. Why would these towns, even the small cities, had these? spend so much money on these gorgeous, beautiful, detailed drinking fountains. And shame on them for ripping them out.
So all these water fountains, no matter what size they
Oh,
were, they'd have little basins and it'd have spouts where the water would come out in cups. A lot of them had what the old copper cups or whatever right there for you to drink from.
yeah, and drink out of copper also, yes. Wow. And yes, this happened in the late 1800s to the early 1900s that little by little they just started disappearing.
So they were in parks, they were in the middle of cities, they were on sidewalks, they were in government agencies right outside the buildings in the town squares. So look at this. You have this structure.
Wow.
Then you have wooden fences and wooden houses and wagons. So why is this made out of stone and so ornamental?
Yeah, duh. Yeah, one of these things just not like the other.
I mean, look how beautiful these
Yeah.
are.
And they're massive. Well, even if it was for sanitary or whatever, you destroyed just gorgeous fountains. That's just a regular, like,
Water
fountain.
fountain.
Yeah. Maybe that's why they started wishing wells to put in copper pennies into the water. Makes you wonder. Wow. Oh, Blazer
Well, I
says
mean,
it.
not only are they in Europe and they were in the US, North America, they were in Russia, China, just like those handbags, almost every culture, every civilization.
Oh, this one. Oh my gosh, the details above.
So
So
here's
pretty.
a woman bringing buckets to fill up her buckets of water for the farm.
Oh, come on, use your common sense. These things were already here. Come on. Wow. And then they come over and they can't build these things, so they build wooden shacks and had horse and buggy. I don't think there was factories back then making public drinking water fountains with gorgeous details. And like you said, yeah, all those towers on top.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's collecting
yeah.
plasma or energy from the
Mhm.
ether and
I think it's
energizing the water.
yeah, collecting
So not
ether and
only are you
purifying
getting healthy spring water or artesian water that already has minerals in it, but then you get the ether with the plasma that's going to entice and to activate the water. Like I said, you can just call it living water, like the Bible says, if you
well,
want.
even if there was rats and stuff like that, that would purify. Look what they're doing now with the sewer systems for drinking water. They're purifying it. So I'm not buying, why they took them down. They're just
But
hiding history.
most of them had spouts or little places that you could drink from for humans, and they had places for animals or horses to drink off. Like
Still
it,
makes
like whatever water that ran out into the basin where you're drinking from would flow down into the lower part of the water fountain for horses or animals to drink out of.
well, it makes me wonder if that artesian well down here in our Central Park actually had a structure like this at one time. They
Like
stored
I
on.
said, I don't,
Yeah.
as far as when I was alive, when I was young, it never had a structure around it. It was just a pipe.
Yeah.
It had a foundation and it had some cement work and then a pipe coming out of it. But it was nothing ever like this that I know of.
Yep. The waters now are killing us. When they said it's supposed to be for our health. Wow. All
So
different
some of the
shapes.
structures are different,
Yeah,
but
they're
they're
all
all pretty
different.
they're all pretty ornate and pretty massive, and no matter what country or where they're at.
Hmm.
So this is
Wow.
what I'm talking about. That you'll
Jeez.
have this little spout or this ornate fixture where the water comes out for you to drink out of, or they'll have a cup a lot of times chained to the side of there so you can just use the water, and it'll pour in that basin. Then that basin will drain into a lower part for horses or animals to drink out of lower, so you're not drinking out of where a horse would drink out of.
Just the details on the side there, just for a public drinking fountain. And trees look awfully small in some of these photos too, like they got replanted.
Right. There's a big talk on that too about all how can all these places that are so old have young trees.
Yeah, I've noticed that in a lot of these old videos and old pictures. There's like these trees started all over. And I think there was a camera before 18. Oh, maybe. Yeah, it might have been around 1816. Yeah, you might be right, Deaver. Either that or they found cameras and figured out how they worked. Wow. Oh, beautiful details. And look at these old street lamps too. It just ran off of the ether.
And there is pictures, and I don't know
Oh,
if they're real or not, but a lot of these gas lamps, we said they were ran off of oils or gas.
yeah. They said there's a
Some of
guy
them
that
have
goes around.
some of them have spears on top of them, so
Mhm.
were they actually plasma lamps?
They claimed that a guy had a job and he went around every single night refilling all the lamps at night. And I'm going, no, these things lit up with the ether. Oh, that's a beautiful water fountain. Wow. And why would they have to make them so massive? Yeah, red mercury. Yep. Nothing to see here, folks. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to dig. This is a brand new rabbit hole. I'm going to have to dig down this more to see if there's anything like my lunch break that comes out and says, this was built in such and such a year. Okay. Why? How? You're running around killing Indians and riding around a horse and buggy. And you guys are building these things back in the 1700s and then destroyed them in the 1800s and early 1900s. The amount of time that was spent for these details, too. Oh my gosh. That's huge. Taller than the buildings. Come on.
Well, not as tall as this one. Might be about the same height as some of these other.
Wow. Yeah, my lunch break. I got to catch up. I haven't. I got them on my watch later. I need to catch up with my lunch break videos.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of his in quite a while.
I
I'm,
usually
I'm
do.
too busy. I'm too busy finding pictures and stuff for our shows.
Yeah, I got to catch up. I try to keep up with my lunch break. He's one of the best out there. He's got proof, of they built it in this year and it only took them 2 years, folks. And he's here lately. He has been sending information to these big places, asking for blueprints and stuff like that. And nobody can. They don't have blueprints for any of this stuff. These
Right.
buildings, nothing. Out to lunch. Oh, that's a beautiful one too. Wow. And that looks almost as tall as or taller than some of those buildings too. They had to have been massive. Oh. Oh my gosh. Some of them are kind of similar. Just pillars and the dome.
Right.
And then you see the horse and buggy and the whiteout skies too. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow. That almost looked like a carousel.
Yeah, almost.
Oh my God, just for a public drinking fountain. Can you zoom in to see the details on that? Oh my gosh.
So it looks like she's filling up a cup from something, and
Wow.
there's people around the other side.
You better
So it
be
must
back
be
for
there must be little spouts. Maybe that's a spout right there, and she's under one over here, and there's probably
oh,
all the way around there's spouts, so you didn't have to be crowded.
wow. A horse and buggy. There's no way they
Well,
can
this is
keep
what I
this.
was talking about. That the
uh,
water up here, you
Yeah, and the
go up
horses
and you
too.
drink out of for humans, and then it
Yeah.
collects and goes down into these troughs for the horses or animals. There's even some that are lower, so like dogs and stuff can get drinks also.
I mean, all the material was heavy that they claimed that they brought with horse and buggy, muddy streets. No, I'm not buying it. I'm sorry. My common sense goes, this does not fit in with what we're being told. Oh my gosh. I mean, some of these fountains were massive. Oh, the top details on that one. Who had the money to do this? Every single city? Come on. A bar?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what a bar about.
Wow. I mean, gotta watch some of these pictures because I saw a show that they knew how to Photoshop back then, and they photoshopped some of these people, and you can see the exact same person in different spots in the picture where they pasted
Oh,
them because actually the streets were empty.
could be. I don't know.
I mean, it makes sense too. A lot of this technology, it's been around. They just found it and hid it from us, and slowly is releasing it. Oh, that's a pretty fountain too, and the white milky skies.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, Robin wants to know if there's bells in them. There could have been bells in them. I don't
there.
know. I haven't actually seen any pictures of bells inside these drinking fountains, but there could be.
Yeah, I just discovered this a few weeks ago, so I really want to go down this rabbit hole and find more information on these public drinking fountains.
I mean, there could be a bell up there, but I don't see a
Oh my
rope or nothing.
gosh.
I don't see a rope or a mechanism to ring a bell, but there could be some that might have bells in them.
Nice building next to it, too. Yeah, they built that while they were killing Indians. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so sad that they removed them. I mean, they could have shut it off from the public, but leave it. But people were starting to question it. It was obvious, like, this is out of place. So they had to get rid of them because people were starting to question and wake up during the little reset of the insane asylums and the orphan trains, and when they were resetting and programming us. Oh, that's a pretty one too. Wow. They didn't have cranes back then. They didn't stack wagons on top of each other. Oh, that one's a pretty one. There could be a bell in there easily. That was a
There
good point,
could,
Bob.
but like I said, a lot of the pictures I don't really see a rope like you'd see in a church where it comes through the ceiling or the ceiling for you to pull to ring the
Wow.
bell. So I don't see that in any of these pictures. No, I'm not saying it didn't happen or they're not there. There could be very easily be a. I mean, why not? If the water fountain is in the middle of your town, why not have a bell in it?
Yeah. Jeez. A lot of that almost looks like solid cement too. It's not in little pieces. Zoom into the bottom. Let's see if that is brick or if that looks like a solid piece.
I mean, it's hard to tell, but
Wow. And the carvings on the inside. Wow, they got like a lion and stuff on the inside or
yeah, I
something.
don't know what those sculptures are of.
People. Oh my goodness. So now they're saying they had wonderful cement back then too. Oh, we've questioned the World's Fair. We've got go on our playlist. We did a show on the World's Fair about a year and a half ago, year ago, something like that. Yeah, we've gotten into the World's Fair.
So there's the drinking fountain, and then you have the troughs for the horses and stuff.
I think some of those are for the smaller cities, and then the big fancy ones were in bigger cities. Oh my gosh. And there's none of these left. Oh,
No, there's some left. There's still some.
some of them are still standing.
Well, I don't know if they're as old as this one or other ones, but so there they have there's on this water tank there's spouts and stuff that you can get drinks and stuff. And so this is our hometown, and this is what the bandstand looked like.
Oh wow.
And on the other side of this is where so there's a four-way sidewalk that goes through the park. So I'm trying to think of which way it is. I think it'd be going this way is the well, and then the artesian well.
Yeah, they could have been made out of solid marble, or
No, that's the St. John's Church. I found that at the same time. I guess I put it in the same folder.
St. John's.
Yeah, before it was torn down.
Where was that at?
Down the middle of town.
St. John. Oh, you're not talking about the old Baptist.
I think that's what it was.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Oh, that's the war memorial for Vietnam, Korean, World War II's in the center. My dad's name's on that plaque.
Oh, I didn't know your dad's name was on that.
Yep.
Oh, just him?
Dad and uncle, then the other relatives were in the other war. So each side has like the Korean, Vietnam, World War. I think the Black Hawk War is in there. I had family members in the Black Hawk War. So here's a current picture of our pavilion.
That's what it looks like now.
So you got sidewalk this way, going this way. So basically it's going north and south, east and west. Then the artesian well would be towards these businesses over here. They're going down the sidewalk. The artesian well would be there. And then right here at the edge of the picture, which I don't know why they didn't take a picture of it, but the well, the natural spring well is right here in the lower right-hand corner.
Yeah, and our pizza place is on that block.
It is.
And it's just out of the picture. But yeah, our little pizza place is right there. And our amazing Saturday night chicken.
So there's the pavilion. The sidewalks were going this way and this way. And then there's the well, there's artesian, and then the pizza place is right over here across the street that we go to. But that well is still there.
Wow.
The natural spring well is still there, and artesian well foundation and cement work is still there, but the pipe has been removed and closed off. But I don't know if this pipe underground going to this bathhouse, this house is still there. But I don't know where. I haven't been in that house for a really, really long time.
Yep, the chicken bar.
So the last time I was in this house was probably the 70s.
And the chicken bar where we get our amazing best fried chicken I've ever had in my life is right next to the pizza place. So you drive up the alley to the pizza place for the drive-through window. So yep, girl goes into a bar to pick up our fried chicken on some of these Saturday nights.
So that's it for the water fountains.
That was neat. Yeah, I need to go because a lot of these I'm subscribed to tons of these little Tartaria podcasters, and I'm finding more and more. Blazer and I are sending stuff back and forth too. But a lot of times they weren't talking about these public water fountains. When I saw that one video and I went, oh my gosh, screenshot all those pictures through the video and sent them to Carol. I said, this is amazing.
So there was water fountains also at the World's Fair. There were public drinking fountains at the World's Fair that were like those too.
Wow. Yeah, they were. Well, that video was saying that, yeah, people are starting to question. It's, like, it's out of place. So they slowly started getting rid of them during the possible reset. There's a theory out there with the orphans and everything. Well, even when we did the show with Jessica on the star forts, they found out the star forts were kind of like energizing water systems. Remember that show we did?
Right.
So there's a reason for those star forts that are all over the whole world too. They weren't forts for soldiers. So all this stuff just is like little pieces of the puzzle. And everyone's trying to figure out how all of this fits in with the cathedrals and the bells and pipe organs. Oh, you got pictures of pipe organs too.
We got pipe organs, stained glass windows.
Where was the factory that made pipe organs that they were perfectly tuned? And some of those pipes are huge. So are they claiming that they carried them on horse and buggy too?
Oh.
But, nobody really knows how to play these pipe organs. There's very few that know how to play them, and let alone fix them. And most of them have been destroyed anyway.
I think that's everything I have, unless we go over something else.
Hey, Henry, welcome in.
Hi, Henry.
Your profile picture looks a little hairy. You need a shave. You could throw that up. Me teaching Bigfoot how to play handpan. Got that on there somewhere. Yeah, it stopped growing. It's at 819, I think, where the views are on that one. That's what I saw. Oh, that's what you saw? The big hairy dude?
Let's see.
Yeah, I experienced him a few weeks ago too. Kind of. There was a huge pipe organ in Portland, Oregon in the 70s. It was a pizza place. Then closed it down because they said it was too loud.
Too loud? I don't know where I put it.
She flopped over and her head is right on the pillow, laying like a... That's funny. So you can't find it?
I just got to find the right folder.
Dismantled it? Find the right folder. You need to name your folders.
I have been going through and sorting them and rearranging them. That's probably why I can't find anything, because I moved stuff around, and where I thought they were, they're not there no more because I made something else.
So you got to go, where is it? He said it was a good vibes and you can feel good in there.
Wow, that'd be cool.
Now we have no more deer. Come on, where are the new possums? And we had a new skunk the other night too. Where is everybody tonight? Darn it. I still haven't seen our coon in a few days too.
Oh.
Hope something didn't happen to him. Dum dum dum. Guess we'll do a goat. Sorry, Mad Pax. Don't mean to wake you up.
Yeah, I know I have it.
I know.
I just don't know where.
Well, we'll go to something else then. Dadgummit.
Like what? What do you want to talk about?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, we went 2.5 hours, almost 3. It's got to be there somewhere.
I know it is.
Just go to my page and go to my short section, and it's the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new one's not getting the views like the Bigfoot one. Had a deer out back yesterday. It was struggling in deep snow. Predators are eating good now. Oh man, how much snow you get?
Oh,
Wow.
they get dumped on?
Man, it must have got dumped on. The deer are struggling to go through the deep snow. I know there's a lot of snow up north, and even Iowa. Iowa's getting several inches last night. Predators. Poor deer.
Predators.
And that's probably why we're not seeing some of the night critters, because it got cold again and they're all hunkered down. We got hammered with snow too. 2 feet? Where do you live? 8 to 10 right now. So you're out in the East Coast when you guys got dumped on? I thought a lot of that melted, or you're up north. And where are you, Mashira? D-Worm says, ugh. Wow, Henry. That's a lot of snow, man.
A lot of snow.
Wow. We're lacking snow. Actually, we're going to be way behind moisture if this keeps up. Oh, Northern California. Okay, Northern California. Yeah,
Oh, they got
yeah,
a lot of snow up in the mountains, and
yeah. They got dumped on up in the mountains.
all right.
Boston is supposed to get 18 to 24 inches tonight. Oh my gosh. Wow. And then tornadoes yesterday. They did some damage yesterday too. Oh, wow. We had an avalanche that killed 8 people. Oh,
All
yeah.
right, here's your video.
Oh, wow. Okay, here we go, guys. This is my new friend that came over. I taught him how to play handpan. Share it out and send it to your friends. That was cute. That still looked like me, though. That's so creepy what AI does. That actually looked like me. Creepy.
Creepy.
Do you have a pine or a spruce area?
All right, Rose is talking about star forts were energy production and then became fortified during the war. Yep, I think they were there before the wars.
Blazer says, I like the one that he smiles. Yeah, I think the one that he smiles is my favorite.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
It's cute when he smiles.
I don't know which one it was.
Well, not that one. I think that was number 2. Because I don't have my t-shirt. Correct. They messed up my t-shirt on that one. So it must have been the other one. I don't know why it didn't do the logo on that t-shirt for that one.
I don't know either.
I think this is it. Yeah. There you go, Blazer.
He's so happy.
He learned how to play handpan.
He's so happy. He is a good student.
Which is the new one outside? What? Which is the new one outside?
New one outside what?
I don't know. Blazer just said, which is the new one outside? Deer will hold to those spots. Yeah, there's certain areas that I've been watching on the camera that I figured out where the deer hang out. They come up from the river late afternoon, and there's certain tree areas that. Oh, do you? I don't think you have that one on there, do you? The one that you made the other day with.
No, I don't. I don't have that one on there.
Oh, okay, yeah, the one that I'm outside and he kisses me at the end, and yeah, smoke squatch.
Smoke shot.
The reason why I liked that part was I just kind of picked up telepathy one night that they really enjoy being invisible and coming close to me when I'm out in the backyard puffing on cigars. So when Gerald made that, he said, "Oh, it looks like smoke. He's trying to get it to kiss my cheek." And I said, "No, leave that one in." Because it does kind of remind me that they come up and they like the vanilla flavored cigars. So, and then he kisses me at the end. He's smoking squatch. Yeah, the animal was now. Andy 8UK is the one that did the handpan one with the Sasquatch that looks like me for real. That was his AI that he pays for a program. The one with the little animals, Gerald did himself on the tablet. So that's why it looks more cartoonish. And it seemed like it changed my face once in a while too. But it's
I
still
don't know.
cute.
I don't know. If it's not really cartoonish. I don't think.
Just not as real looking like Andy's. Avatar I got smoking with all the tobacco gifts. My avatar I got, it's smoking with all the tobacco gifts. And they do like tobacco. A lot of people gift them tobacco. Been trying to grow it for them, and I'm not having good luck the last couple of years. Two Gun Teddy. I wish we could play that video, but we'd get in trouble.
What?
The little Two Gun Teddy video. That he's going shooting off his guns. YouTube wouldn't like that. Darn YouTube. They won't let us have fun anymore.
I know. What's their problem?
Mm-hmm. So we'll just make our own fun.
Well, I think that's all we got for tonight, unless everybody just wants to hang out and chat and hang around and talk to us. I don't really have anything else prepared unless we go back over something.
We did almost our 3 hours. Last week we ended up doing 4 for some reason. I don't know why that one.
That's because we did all those maps. We did section by section searching for stuff, and
it took quite a while with the maps, yeah. And we should announce. Everybody, listen up. Our Sunday shows are coming back. They are not going to be 6 Central. We're switching it to 7 Central. This Sunday will be 7 o'clock. Hold on, I got a cough. Darn air. And we've got Amber from Amber's Para World. She will be our first guest back after our little break. So remember, it's going to be 7 at night instead of 6 on Sunday night.
that's right.
And we'll keep doing our Friday night Owl Lounge.
And then after Amber, we have Roger Holler.
Ooh, about his haunted house experience.
From Woodwalker, and we're going to be talking not only his haunted house, but we're just going to be talking paranormal and stuff like that through the whole show.
He wanted to come back and not talk Sasquatch. He wanted to talk about
paranormal and growing up in a haunted house, and
that'll be good. So yeah, we got some good guests.
First up is Amber this weekend. Then after that is Roger. Then we'll start lining up more and more guests. Fill up the schedule after that. So.
Yeah, I'd like to get Brian from Montauk Estrange back and get an update on
Brian Minnick. We're going to get him back on. Probably Mr. Eve. Jessica Jones, I'm sure she'll come back on. And we just got a whole bunch of people that we're going to bring on. Maybe some new people. I got some new people I need to contact, see if they want to come on.
I'm considering possibly contacting a person also that used to do a lot. Well, I told you that area. That what he used to do, and now he's doing other stuff. but I was checking
Right.
out his old shows, and he's experienced Little People and things like that, and really cool structures and tree breaks and stuff. So yeah, we might have some good new people coming on, guys. Oh,
And we'll
Robin,
probably, Carol Ann said she'd come back on, and
I was just thinking her too. Yeah, I would love to have
Carol Ann
Carol.
said she'd come back on, talk about anything we wanted. So we'll get Carol Ann back on. And
So thank you for your patience with us taking a break. We were going to start up in February. We just kind of never really got around to it. So yeah, we are back. Yeah, if you want to binge watch, Lori, go to Montauk is Strange. Brian's last one I loved. I felt like I was walking with him through Montauk in the trails. And then the sun went down. It was dark and it was kind of getting creepy. So yeah, he's got some great videos of just walking around and walking trails. So,
I've never talked to MK Davis, but we have had Duke Sullivan. We've had Duke on our show a couple times, I think.
Yeah, I've heard of MK Davis. Yeah. Yeah, Roger's going to be a good one too. So yeah, we're kind of looking forward to getting our shows back up and going, and kind of took too long of a break, but we kind of needed it. We're podcasters, and it just kind of get burned out. You just have to take a break once in a while. So, but we're all refreshed and ready to do our interviews again. And Friday nights is just kind of hang out talking about food and maps and all kinds of weird stuff.
Right.
This is our weird night.
This is our night we get to hang out with you guys and talk about whatever. And
yeah.
Sometimes we have maps or old books or just weird stuff in general. And sometimes you guys give us stuff to talk about. So it's always fun talking with the chat and hanging out. And
I'm hoping to find more information on those public drinking fountains too, because that's going to be a really neat rabbit hole that I want to go down. I made a very big choke point. Caught Bigfoot 7 times in October.
wow.
Man, I mean, I know they're around here. I mean, I see weird things on the camera, but they haven't come out of the trees and walked the field. But I have seen, like dark movement, and I've heard noises, and we've got the tree breaks and the strange, blinds that they're hiding in. I just haven't seen one yet. Gosh darn it. I know they're close by. Wow. And they love whole corn. Yeah. They love whole corn. Huh. I still wonder if some of these deer that don't act normal coming up eating this corn and stuff is them shape-shifting. Sometimes I just wonder, if a coon or, there's stories of them shifting into different animals. Because that's what I'm giving the deer is whole corn. And they like these cornfields around here, definitely.
You never know.
And they got the Illinois River for their waterfront and the hide.
Plenty of tree lines and forests to hang into. Hi,
Hey,
Roger.
Welcome in. So yeah, there's different tree lines that I'm watching, but I can't zoom in that close and then it gets real dark. So you really have a hard time, but I've been trying to catch them on the camera far away, but I know they're around here.
I see Robin was going to bed, so I think we're going to go.
Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock, so we almost did our 3-hour show. So sorry, Roger, you just came in. You can go back and watch the beginning. We had a really good show. Daryl found all kinds of wild, crazy stuff. Very interesting. So on that note, guys, I'll give you the little heart. And Dwarf never did come back, did he? He said, be right back.
All right. Well, we love you guys. Thank you for coming. It's always fun to hang out with you. And you never know where the night's going to go or what we're going to talk about. So like Jane said, be ready for Amber this weekend, then Roger Holler after that. So the Sunday shows at 7 p.m. Central is back on schedule. So we will see you then this Sunday with Amber. Keep looking up.
Keep your vibrations high. Much love, guys.
All right. Good night. Love you.